Flying Lunatic is live. Brought to you at late night, 11:12 Eastern Standard Time. I just want to know what's happening with everybody. I must say that I am quite pleased with myself. And let's see. MadMoby2 has been reborn. MadMoby2 is now. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Not much. I'm just very excited about getting the Mobula firing up again. I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe it, Ryan. Yeah, this little guy is flying again. Adam, how you doing, brother? Yeah, how are y'all doing? Moby is fine, just fine. Thank you. I've had a few, had a few flights, had a few of these too. Eastwind, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Putting down some beers. Well, there you go. All right, let's see. Um, Anybody is welcome to come on in if you like. I'll be looking for you in the broadcast studio or whatever they call it. That's what they call it here on StreamYard. That's Google. Well, I actually like this better than Google Plus. I still don't completely understand it. And maybe it's because I'm using the free version, which is cool. You know. There you go. Hey, explicit. You see the link? Come on in, brother. Oh, you're Chris. Well, there's another Chris here too, brother. Couple Chris's in here. Ryan. There's Carlos. Carlos, there's the link. Did you see the link? There's the link. Here, right there. There's Ryan. I see Ryan trying to come in. There's Ryan. There you go.
What's going on, Ed?
And you're smoking too. All right. Well, cheers, brother. I can be smoking too. I wasn't blaming you for that. What's that say? Astro X? I don't know what Astro X is. Is that an FPV thing?
Yeah, they make it says on the side FPV racing.
Wanted that Danny to have two Chris. See, there's a Chris there. Hey, Chris.
Hello. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
What's going on, explicit? Hey,
Dude.
Carlos.
What's up?
I have never soldered on anything.
Now I gotta
this
figure out how to get the
small
audio
before.
to come out. Can't do
Chris,
shit.
too. Hey, there's Eastwind.
Hey, is my
Hey,
hair
Eastwind.
okay?
What's up, folks?
I like that.
That's
Hey, there's Chris.
How do I get the audio?
You know, I can do the Vulcan thing. I can't do that other. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. My fingers have a hard time with that.
There we go. Live long and prosper, Ed.
Live long and I can do it with one hand, not the other.
All I can
Well, I think Spock always did it with the same hand
like
too. Okay.
Oops. What's up, Ryan? Did you fly the rat rod yet?
No, my mom's bringing it home tomorrow.
Cool. I think I'm gonna put a mic headset on.
So
I'm fine.
anyway, so I know Carlos flew today. Ryan, did you fly today? Let's see, Ryan's gone away again. Eastwind, do you even fly?
I fly in airplanes,
Yeah, I flew today, Ed. I flew
Okay.
today.
but I do wish
Yep.
I've wanted to get a drone for years, and but I was looking more for like cinematic like drone, like I don't know the DJI or some shit like that, or just something that you can put a GoPro on the front of it and take some good photos.
So you're like a camera. You want to do the camera thing. So what do you mean by you fly planes? You mean like RC planes?
No, I sit in a fucking airplane for my career. I go back and forth. I'm
He
like
actually flies actual airplanes, I'm thinking.
yeah, I pick things up and I put them down. Yeah, that's what I do flying. I just sit in the plane and I go somewhere and I come back.
You're
I'm
the
in a-
pilot.
Yeah, like a inspector, aircraft inspector.
But do you fly them?
No,
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
You fly in planes.
I have flown a plane before. My father had a plane when I was a kid, so I have flown before.
That's cool. I had the chance one time. Didn't take advantage
Well,
of it.
I have flown
Yep,
as
once
well,
before.
Eastwind.
Yeah.
I have many an hour in a Cessna 172 and also in a little Piper.
Good for you, bro. That's awesome.
I jumped out of a plane once, 3,000 feet, with a static on it. That was scary.
What are you, Army?
No, I'm just a knucklehead that got into a perfectly good plane and jumped out of it.
I was Marine
What's
Corps.
up, Mr. Chris? Explicit, rather. Can you hear us?
It's weird. I got no audio coming out. I can barely hear you guys. It's coming through my phone, like if you were talking on the phone.
Do you have any kind of earbuds? You
How
can
do I
stick
get
into your
audio?
phone?
Can you?
Ear-
flip-
Earbuds.
Yeah, earbuds
Just
would be
ask
the way
for
to go.
X.
You don't use any kind of headset with your phone?
Let's see here. No.
in general?
Hold on. Let me go get my Bluetooth speaker. I'll be right back.
See, I'm not using earbuds either, but I'm having issues hearing people. But I'm afraid to turn up the Bluetooth too much. Adam, what are you doing?
Adam's here?
Yeah, Adam's here.
I don't see him.
No, he might be in
No, he's in the chat.
Oh, I don't see chat. Sorry. That's a plummet, right?
Now, Adam has a valid point. Okay, Adam. I'm not jumping out. I don't get the. I guess I get the fascination with parachuting, but to me, there's something wrong about jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
Skydiving is awesome.
The feeling was, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I didn't free fall, but just floating down from 3,000 feet. Nothing. I've never done anything like it.
Skydiving is the best thing in the world.
How many times have you done it, Chris?
Twice.
Free fall?
Well, you get a little bit of free fall. I forget, it's like 8 seconds, 9 seconds, or something like that.
So you did the static line where it pulls the chute for you?
No, the first 2 times you have to have somebody attached to a tandem. I think you have to do 3,
Oh, okay.
and then you have to take a different course, and then I think you can do an accelerated free fall where you're by yourself, but somebody jumps next to you.
I did a 6-hour class before they let me do the static line.
Wow.
They teach you how to fall and all this. And the crazy part about it that I thought was pretty screwed up was they make you sign a waiver that if you ruin their stuff and you die, you still got to pay for it.
Good luck prying that money out of my dead hands.
Who gives a shit at that point, right?
Well,
Yeah, right.
I guess they'd come after the family.
Hey, back from the sky. You from New York or New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay.
What gave it away?
Ed, did you see that flight I did today with that crazy contraption I built?
Don't tell me.
No, I have not. I have.
Which one was that?
been meaning to, but I haven't.
He has some upside down propeller hand launch F-bomb.
Yes.
I saw the video.
It started off. It started off his life as the Nano QX FPV, and I gave it to my father to learn FPV, and he didn't have the time. And the few times he did, he crashed it and actually broke it. So it sat for just shy of a year, and he handed it back to me. I'm like, what am I going to do with this thing? I was like, I wonder if I can find a frame. So I found a little cheap $5 carbon fiber frame that I modded a bit. And then I kept the motors down. I'm like, you know what? Let's make it crazy looking. And I called it the F-bomb because if that thing came flying by you, you'd be going, what the F is that? So it fit really well. But everyone that's seen it's like, there's no way that thing's going to fly great. So I had to do a little bit. There's no PID tuning because there's nothing to plug into. But in the controller, I adjusted some expo and changed some of my endpoints. And the thing flies pretty freaking smooth.
Hey, JDS, how you doing? Jornatus, thanks for coming in.
Real quick, why who is it? Chris asked me about New York.
Why can't I hear
Do
the
I
other
sound
guys
like it?
talking?
Yeah, I'm from
Go out and come
Massachusetts.
back in.
No, maybe you're deaf.
Your accent, yeah.
I do. Okay. How about Chris? Does he have an accent? He's only down the block from me. So.
No, Chris.
Everybody just talk with their mouth moving and drive Ryan crazy.
I think it looks
There's
like
two bald guys named Chris in here. That's kind of odd.
If you put your heads together, you can make an ass out of yourself.
No.
Explicit.
What were you going to say, Chris?
I'm sorry, explicit. Are you Chris too? Okay.
And
yeah,
bald.
two Chris's.
Yeah, we all Chris's are bald and have beards. Yeah.
Actually, you know
And
what?
gray.
My
You see
son's
his
name
gray
is
hair?
Christian, and he's bald.
Oh, yeah.
I got that on the side.
That's
You
because of a
got
wife,
white
an ex-wife,
hair.
and two little girls.
It's the
You got the
Jeez.
Pepe Le Pew going on there, explicit.
Explicit did it twice. Same as me.
Yeah.
If you don't mind
people
me
ask
asking,
me if
how
I
long did the
gamble.
first one go?
10 years.
Wow. Okay.
I got a 9-year-old daughter with her, and I have a 5-year-old daughter with the new one.
The
Congrats.
new one.
That's cool.
That explains all that. Oh, yeah. That's how you cope with a marriage right there.
Ah, there you go, Eastwind. Okay. All right.
And Natty
Well, game is on.
guys.
Nice.
All right.
Oh,
I guess I got to take a shot of this now.
Uh-oh.
oh boy. His flying's going to get better.
Yeah. Yeah. We're flying a lot better.
Okay, so Ed, we've been talking about this trick for a while. I came up with a name for it, and I'm going to take a page out of Jeff Foxworthy's redneck stuff. So I want to call the trick the Sawzall. So when you're up in the air and you're sideways and you're going around and around, I saws up, I saw down, I saw sideways, and the ground coming really fast. So I want to call it the Sawzall.
Hey, I like it, man.
That's like a cartwheel, basically, right?
Yeah, you're flying, you tip it sideways, and while your momentum's carrying you, you use your yaw, so you do a complete cartwheel and then get back into it and continue on
Have you done
without
it successfully?
crashing. Yes, I've been practicing a lot.
Try something like that.
Okay, let me just throw this out there because
I'll catch it.
what happens is when you are sideways,
Throw me the
yaw becomes pitch.
Can you guys hear me okay?
yes.
All right.
As far as the
Yaw
way
becomes
the bird
pitch.
moves in relationship to the ground,
Hey, Ed,
anyway.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I
Who's
guess yaw
saying
becomes
that?
pitch, but I mean, it's still yaw.
Hey, Carlos, can you hear me?
100% here.
Oh, that's Ryan. Yeah, we can hear you fine, Ryan. Coughing.
Can't see a lick of you, but we can hear you.
Yeah.
Ah, you got your cigar going on there, explicit, huh?
Si, senor.
Long ashes, brother.
Long ashes, thick ashes.
That's what Rush Limbaugh says. That's the cigar thing. A good cigar, you have a long ash. You build up a long ash on it.
There's a cigar called the Nub that's probably only about 4 inches, but you can smoke the entire cigar, hour and a half, 2, depending on how slow. And you could literally stand the cigar. Where's my footmark? There it is. You can stand it on the ash, and it'll hold itself up by how well that thing is put together.
Wow.
Does that have anything to do with the tightness of the roll or the tobacco, or a combination of both?
It's a good tobacco, but it's rolled really, really tight.
I think the only cigars I've ever tried were the Macanudos, and they were
Yeah.
kind of tried
Very-
to force myself into liking it for a little bit, but
You gotta. It's like any alcohol or anything else. You gotta find something that fits your taste buds, and there are a lot of different style. Like this is a very aromatic style cigar.
Right.
You know, and vape's the same way. You can get all kinds of different flavors and stuff, which are obviously more enjoyable.
I'm the watermelon guy.
I actually got. I forget what it's called. It's a blueberry flavored stuff that I got. That
Captain Crunch, something like that.
it's some crazy. It tastes like almost like a blueberry pie. I mean, it's ridiculous how accurate it tastes.
Flavor. So, were you ever a cigarette smoker?
What's that other
Never.
flag, Eastwind? I see the American flag. What's the
Oh.
other one?
That's a Marine Corps flag.
Oh, Semper
Nice.
Fi, brother.
Some fry.
I mean,
I got a
I've
couple
never
buddies that
been-
Marines.
I've never been in the Marine Corps, but I salute you for your service. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And for
Absolutely.
even getting involved in that whole armed forces, especially, I don't know, don't get insulted, Chris, but I hear a lot of stories where people go to war and then they come back figuring out, why did I go to war for?
Well, I was in 94, 98, so I didn't. There was nothing going on when I was in.
Right.
But you know, I can only imagine the horror.
Not only the horror, but the absolute, not absolute.
babies.
I've got.
They go to war to supposedly protect our freedom or help this other country, and meanwhile the other country can't stand you. They don't like you even being there,
Oh yeah.
and you know what I'm. That kind
Why
of
is
stuff.
everybody else muted?
There's a
Man,
mute button.
part of it, Carlos, is that you know, you say that people can't
Has everybody else
stand
muted
it, but
themselves?
there are people there that do.
I think we should
I
get.
can't.
Hold on,
Huh?
hold on.
We should
Ryan
definitely-
interrupted you. What did you say, Ed?
I was just saying, yes, there's a lot of countries
I
that
can't
we
hear nobody else.
stuck our nose in. And yeah, there's some people that
I can't
don't
hear
like
Ed
us
talking.
being here, but those are the ones that hate us. And
Ed,
America's
tell-
butted in a lot.
Come
Yeah.
back.
Huh?
I think it'll help him. Tell Ryan to go out and come back and invite him in, and he'll be able to hear everybody. Because he can't hear us, and he's interrupting people while they're talking. I don't know if you realize. Can you hear me, Ryan? No, he doesn't hear me. He
Hey
hears
Ed, why are
though.
you muted?
I'm not muted, right?
He's
not-
like 5 minutes behind us.
right.
Go in and go out and reload, Ryan.
Go in,
Your
go
lag
out. Go
is
in, go
always
out.
horrible. Your lag is always horrible,
Why is
I
everybody
can
Ryan.
get you on the same chat so you can see what's going on. I'm
But
supposed to
anyway,
get
all
up early
this-
tomorrow. I
all
got
this
trash due in
democracy
the
that
morning.
all this democracy that the U.S. is supposed to be spreading isn't working.
Yeah, we should get out. We should get out of the fucking Haji countries.
We
Definitely.
should get out of
Si,
Afghanistan. We should have never went to Iraq. All that nonsense. But war makes
Mm-mm.
money. It produces a lot of money for certain people. I think
Those-
that's what
Is it worth the sacrifice of life, though? Honestly,
No.
No, I think every leader of every country should put on some boxing gloves or MMA and guys fight it out and leave everybody else out of it. That's
Yep.
my opinion.
Those countries have been at war since the day they began.
hmm
Thousands of years. Those,
But it's their own. It's
So
not
there I
our
am.
war.
Yeah, exactly. Let them alone. Leave them the fuck alone. Get the fuck out of there. And everyone hates us anyway, so just get the fuck out and go.
The other trap, or not trap, but the thing that they, if you say
Why
you're
can't I hear Ed talking?
because he's not talking. If you say you don't support the war, that's like it's saying you don't support the troops, and one has nothing to do with the other.
Right.
hmm
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
try
but
to
people
make
got
it
their
seem
heads so far up their ass, they don't know what they're talking about.
No, but it makes it, they try to make you seem unpatriotic if you don't support a
Yep.
war. that kind of shit bugs the crap out of me. But anyway,
Hey, can you hear me
got that off
explicit?
my chest.
Yeah, politics. We can't talk politics because that can go on forever. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
And this world's too soft. You're gonna offend somebody in this world, unfortunately.
Hey,
You can offend somebody by looking the wrong way these days. That's the world gone.
Why can't I hear Ed talking?
because he has you muted. No, I'm just kidding. I
Huh?
don't know, Ryan, but you're interrupting people. Anyway,
Hey, explicit. Why can't I hear Ed talking?
What the fuck, Ryan?
there's no answer to that. It's a mystery. It's,
Is he in
I can't-
2019?
No,
Because
seriously,
I'm
Ryan,
I'm talking on a different plane,
Can
Ryan.
anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. For fuck's sake, we can hear you.
Mess with your
Is
mic.
he drinking? Is he
No.
drinking?
Huh?
Who?
If he was drinking, that would make that would be understandable. But he's not. I
No,
think that's
Oh, this is the best panel ever. Best panel ever. Holy
Anyway,
crap.
explicit.
I can't
listen
hear
to
it.
what happened. Listen to what happened to me. I'm at a
I
job.
can't hear Ed talking.
Shush. Shh.
Adam,
Thanks for a living.
cheers,
listen.
brother. Cheers, Adam. Where are you at, Adam?
I can't hear Ed
Get
talking.
in here.
Ed, can I tell my story real quick?
Oh, what story is that?
Okay, so I'm at a job. I clean fish tanks for a living. And I asked the lady, I'm in a hospital. I asked her, so what are your kids doing for the summer? She goes, they're going to camp. I said, okay, that's cool. I said, I once sent my son to camp, but we found out.
Hey, Ed, can you hear
before
me?
Shh.
Somebody mute his ass.
I told
Huh?
I told the lady my son went to camp, but we found out later on that he was basically one of the only white kids in the camp. We didn't know.
Oh, snap.
Lo and behold, this
Give him a
white
mic.
lady is married to a black dude, and I can no longer go to that facility anymore because I said that.
Oh my
Is that
god.
bullshit?
Oh, my God.
You got
Is
white
that
shit.
crazy?
You got shamed for being white.
You know what I say to soft people?
Welcome. Yeah. But I mean, that's basically reverse discrimination. And if I was
Can anybody
black
hear me?
saying it, it wouldn't have been a problem.
No,
It's
they
bad
can't hear
enough.
me, can they?
But you're interrupting us like crazy.
Does he have a clue?
No,
Ryan.
I think it's his headset. Tell him to check his headset. Write something in the chat. Ed.
You put the microphone in your ear and the headphones over your mouth.
Ryan, can you hear me? Testing.
That's what I did. Nobody can hear me.
me.
Madonna call from
We
1980.
hear you. I'm going to get a piece of paper in a second. We hear you.
Do you hear me now? Good. The old Verizon dude.
Yeah, that's right. Dude. Where's the banana next to the ear with the monkey?
Now he needs the little cup attached with a string.
Strings. That actually works.
Who did the tin cans with a string? I did that. It actually
did.
worked.
Hey, he's got enough beer cans. He could probably give one to each of us and stretch it with the string.
I don't think Ryan's a drinker. Is he?
No, I was talking about Ed.
Oh, Ed.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
3 hours notice, Adam. Hell, I did this.
Is this like who's on first?
Yeah.
3 hours notice? You want?
Why can't I hear you guys then?
What the fuck?
Can somebody type?
We're having technical
that he's having
difficulties.
issues with his headset or something. Tell him
He's got the headphone jack in the wrong place, if you know what I mean.
Look, Adam's out there. He's out there eating, drinking, and chilling. Well, you're eating, drinking, and chilling with us
Let me try and
already. Adam, what the
leave
hell?
and come back and see if that helps.
Good idea.
Anybody know what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow?
Warm, but not as humid. At least
What
here in
kind
New
of?
York.
Look,
89,
okay.
87.
Look,
Hey, Ed,
okay.
can you hear me? Ed? Hello? Can you hear me?
Ed?
who? What? I
Ed?
can't
Can
hear
you hear
you,
me?
Carly.
Ed?
Can you hear me?
It's like a Brady Bunch, the way the squares are set up. I got to go like this. Good night, Pa. Hey,
Yeah.
Ed. Can you hear me, Ed?
All right. I'm in
Hey, Chris, my
Florida.
doppelganger.
Hey, yeah.
Back from the skies in Queens.
Hold on.
Chris 2 is, where are you at, Equin?
I'm right here.
All right, okay. Well, all right. Let's not get too.
So
You got a point. You got to go that way.
New York.
He's that way. He's that way. Now I'm in Connecticut.
Yeah, New Hampshire.
Okay, you're in Connecticut. You were probably okay. Where are you at, Equin? Besides here.
Central New Hampshire.
Oh, he's not too far.
All right. Well, you three guys are kind of within the same geographic location.
Yep.
New Hampshire, isn't that where Killington, Vermont is? No, that's in.
It's not too far away.
New Hampshire.
Vermont's not that far away.
Yeah, Vermont.
Were you born in Connecticut?
Vermont is to my west, and Maine to my east. And Mass.
So you spent all your life in Connecticut, basically, born and raised. Explicit.
I bought my parents' house. The house that's behind me is the house I grew up in.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, strangely, so you've been there how many years? 30, 40 years?
How old
Oh,
am I?
no,
42.
I
I moved out for a short time with the ex-wife, and then when we were going to buy a house, we couldn't find anything, and my dad offered me this, so I pretty much have been in this house the entire time.
Hey, you know what they say, explicit? There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
You want to hear
I keep saying that as I'm scraping the shit out of my house. You can't see which wrong side. I'm scraping the whole house so I can paint it. It's a freaking nightmare.
Well, it's an old house, you know. It's got them damn shingles, them shake shingles on the side. Those are a bit. House I grew up.
1955.
Yep.
Wow.
House I grew up in was made and built in 1959, I think.
Did you say 1909?
Huh?
1909, Ed?
No, 1955.
Oh.
I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment. Next month, I'll be in this apartment 43 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Crazy.
As long as I've been alive.
That's how long I've lived in this apartment. 2 wives.
Screw you, explicit. Long as I've been alive.
42 years, brother.
Yeah.
42 long.
My 20th birthday for 3 times now.
I did that same thing. Somebody asked me how old I was when I was on vacation. I'm like, oh, I'm turning 24 for the 3rd time.
Shit, I'll be 57 in 2 months.
If I shaved all this scruff off my face, I could pass for 30.
Yeah, you don't look that old.
No, I hear you, Adam. I don't have a real home either.
If you live in it and it makes you happy, it is your home.
Of course, it's a safe. Any place you feel that's
That's
safe
a good
and you come
point.
back to and feel good.
Yeah, Ed, you got all that land there where you fly your helicopter. That's got to be, well, not your helicopter, but your fucking drone. But
it's not my property. It's just where I live.
I bet you if you mow the lawn, you'd find a couple cars in there.
A couple more.
Probably so.
Does anybody actually do any yard work there, Ed? No,
Only,
seriously, I'm not trying to be funny.
only when Ed crash lands, he does yard
Is it
work.
moving up at all?
By the landlord? Ed?
Dude, that's weird.
There is a long story about where I
Heck of
live.
fireworks.
And when I stopped caring about the condition of the weeds just around the trailer that I live in. And I don't want to be here anymore.
It's camouflage. It'll hide you.
Well, look, the only redeeming quality about this place is the big field. I get to flying out back. I can have me some beers and walk out back and fly my birds. I don't have to worry about driving anywhere because
You get lost in that backyard.
I've lost a few birds out there that took me a while to find, that's for sure.
A lot of obstacles to fly around in gaps.
But I'll tell
I'd
you
have a
this,
field day there.
those weeds make for a very cushy crash.
Yeah, I suppose. As long as you have a beeper.
You do have
Buzzer.
that park. That's pretty convenient.
Yeah, I've got a lot of road and power lines that have hit everything in the neighborhood.
Oh no, man! Hey, Chris one, I guess I'll call you. I think some of the, I mean, I've seen a number of your videos, but then when you got the Mobula, I really watched some of those. You know, I saw you ripping around the hood. You know, so I guess that was you.
Yeah.
Says he guesses that was you.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I freaking tear up. My neighbors don't mind that I fly anywhere near in front of the house and stuff, so
Why would
I get to tear it up pretty cool.
But then again, people are people, so they bitch and moan about anything and everything.
If I got $1 for every time I hit the power lines, I'd be able to retire.
Yeah, power line. I don't know. There's something about the wires that just suck me in. I just, even today,
Oh,
on
God.
today's Moby fly, I got that and the trees. And I've started playing with the trees out back a little bit, and I don't know. It's just,
It's
Are you able to
it's a
fly
dangerous game. Say
Ed,
that again?
No, Ed, can he fly low, like close to the ground?
I was doing a little bit of low today with the Mobula.
Did you? Okay. I like flying low to the
That'll-
ground as much as possible.
Yep.
Tricks are good and all those flips are good, but I like that sensation when you see the grass going by or whatever you're flying over, just zooming
Yep.
by.
And it teaches you a little bit of throttle control because you've
Mhm.
got to maintain that where, I mean, there's no room to mess up. You go down or you try to do a trick or something close to the ground and you're not on point, you're hitting the ground.
You're done.
Well,
Excuse me.
what I've started playing with is Expo on my throttle.
I thought you were going to say myself.
You don't know. When it comes to throttle, you don't need Expo. You change your throttle curve in the controller and you can dumb it down or put a spike higher up or right in the beginning. That's what I was doing today because, like I said, that thing that I flew doesn't have any way of tuning it. So I used a little bit of Expo on roll, and then I changed my throttle curve to make it a little punchier right off the rip.
Now, see, I haven't tried that on my actual radio, and I know the QX7 is perfectly capable of doing that, but I have not ventured into that area.
Is
There
that by
is, I
Smart
think,
Audio?
Blue Falcon has a couple videos that describe that controller and how to do it really easy.
You know that poor guy died, right, Chris?
Yes, a motorcycle accident, I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Ed, on the bottom of the screen it says chat, and Ryan is saying I'm backstage. Can you let me in?
Can we mute him?
There he is. Yeah, he
Think we'll
just
be
like
able to
me.
hear Ryan, can you hear me?
Unfortunately,
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, Chris,
I can hear you.
One of you Chris's, can you talk just to get this over with?
I'm here.
Huh?
Can you hear explicit? Explicit, say hello to Ryan so we get this out of the way.
Hello, Ryan. How are you? Are you here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Chris 2.
I can hear you.
Can you hear Chris 2, Ryan?
I can hear him. Yep.
Ed, can you just say something real quick?
He's mouthing shit.
Oh my word.
Okay, did you hear Ed, Ryan?
Yeah, I heard him.
Right?
I heard him.
So your audio is good. Cool. Just wanted to get
He's
that
on
out
that
of the way.
DSL dial-up or some shit.
Dick sucking lips.
No.
Cheers, Adam. Cheers, brother.
I've got my
Ryan,
beer. Where's my beer?
Ryan, you ever reset your router at home? Like just unplug it.
I'm going to take a shot for you. Here you go.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have. I mean, we have freedom broadband, and sometimes it sucks, but I've reset it like numerous of times, and sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't.
And do you
I'm
have a
actually
separate
piggybacked
modem
off
and
my buddy
router?
sitting over here. His Wi-Fi on his phone. He's got a hotspot. That's what I'm using right now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All
Oh
I
wow.
know is, Ryan, that every time I see you online on any stream, you're always lagging around, blurring around, doing all this stuff. And all these other guys, Carlos, Eastwind, Explicit, they're clear as a bell,
nothing?
not blurring out or anything.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, Ed. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea.
Oh, are you? Damn it, Tank.
Hey, Ryan, did you have a video
There he
game?
is.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Who's that? I can't see my eyes. Just
I'm sorry, I said,
What's going on?
Ryan, did you have a video game back in the 80s with your twin brother?
There's a cadence to it.
What was those, the Mario?
Who, me?
You look like a Mario brother.
Oh, no. No. That's funny, Chris.
Sorry, brother. I mean,
You're right.
A
You're
little
right.
bit, now that
Chris.
you
He
mention
does
it.
look like the Mario guy.
You hear it?
Ed,
sorry.
who joined the
That's funny, Ed.
Hiya, Tank.
They
How
come
are you,
right up in
bro?
the trees and stuff.
I'm doing good.
tank?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Tank.
Hey, how you doing?
Where are you located, Tank?
Located in Ottawa, Canada.
Canada.
I'm between Montreal and Toronto.
Gotcha. Well, hello to you.
Some of my heritage comes from the French Canadian area.
Oh yeah, cool.
Chris. Hey, Chris. There's another Chris. We got a third Chris.
It's a trifecta.
Oh God, is the world stopping spinning?
Oh no, more Chris.
No, Drone Life RC is a Chris.
If he's
Maybe
bald,
you
I'm
guys
walking
are
out.
all- Maybe you guys are all in similar age, and that was a.
How is
popular name back
crisscross?
then.
I think
Chris
Oh yeah,
Cross.
he's bald too. He's bald. People are gonna start suspecting something.
Is Chris from
Right.
Canada about 40 to 43 years old? Chris from
Say what?
Canada? I'm thinking maybe you guys are all in the same age bracket, and that was a popular name when you guys were born.
I'm 50.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
look
Sometimes
50.
names are popular.
I was named
Yeah,
after
it is.
Saint Christopher.
Same here.
Oh, there you go.
I was
so.
Go ahead.
The Tank RC. Weren't you the one that was doing the remote controlled trucks with the trailers that you were towing behind them or whatever, and doing races with those?
That is correct.
That's
Okay.
cool.
That makes for a lot of jackknifes.
Not at the speed you're going at. There's not a lot of jackknifing at the speed you're going at when you're racing.
Okay.
But it was fun.
Are you going fast or slow?
Oh, you're going very fast. You're using four-wheel drive slash and hooking up a trailer to it.
Kind of drift.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you were jumping with them also. You were jumping
It
with
was
them.
crazy videos, Carlos, man. They're ripping around these tracks, so they got these RC trucks, and they're they're hauling a camper behind them. They're doing jumps and going around curves and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
I've seen
Wow.
some of those tracks as dirt races.
My buddy's got one of those. He ripped up my backyard with it last weekend.
Oh yeah.
Those seem like fun, but that's another expensive hobby that I don't want to.
Yeah, he said he spent like $700 on this thing.
Yeah, I only have one drone, which is a DJI Sparks. I only have a DJI Spark. That's it. But I am thinking of getting some other ones.
Get the Mavic Air. I had the Spark and I got the Mavic Air and I'm hooked.
Okay.
The only reason I would say no is because it's Wi-Fi compared to OcuSync, and I would go with the Mavic Pro. But the Mavic Pro has camera issues, and you've got to touch the screen to.
I've had no
focus.
issues with distance or any loss of transmission at all. I don't. The software has been so updated. It's amazing. Are you flying right now, Ed?
Flying in my mind.
I want whatever he's having. 2, please.
Twice over.
I have a new toy on its way here. That's going to be a cool little game changer, and it's only about, where's my hand? The camera's backwards. Only about this big.
Yeah, it's like a 3-4 inches drone.
No, it's under. It's 75 millimeters.
Okay.
So it has
Yeah,
40
yeah.
millimeter props. Tiny little guy, but it's HD.
What is it? Which one? Data?
It's a secret. You got to wait till Tuesday.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I think
Oh,
Ryan's in his own
geez.
world over there too.
Yeah. We're all flying. I'm gonna go get my drone and fly.
I want to fly right now.
I've never really
I do
flown,
too.
to be honest with you.
He's in his own freaking world over there.
And
Yeah.
we get sound effects.
Yeah, I know,
too.
right?
I like sound effects.
Yeah.
Ryan. We get
Yeah.
flights with sound effects. That's cool.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm
When
thinking,
did you get a Mavic Air, Chris? Chris,
6 months ago.
not you. Drone Life RC.
Wait, you say Chris,
Oh, somebody
motherfucker?
in
What
the
do you think?
chat.
well, he's
Yeah,
Chris
really.
Drake.
The last
I-
I knew Drone Life RC was flying, he flew a Phantom, he crashed it and broke the crap out of it. And then he didn't
Damn.
fly for a long time. He didn't ever fix the bird or whatever. So Chris, yeah, you should bring your ass in here and tell us about it.
They
Explicit,
freaking
do you have
basically
your
fly
drone
themselves.
insured? You have your drone insured?
Yeah, through DJI. Yeah, I forget what they call it. There's like a care package thing you can
Care
get where if you
Plus.
break it,
Yeah.
you send it back to them. They send you a new one.
There's a point. Look at Ryan. There's a point where you can actually get a third strike. You only get 2 with DJI, and it's Care Plus. You know about that?
See,
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And you have
here's
your-
my issue with
for 6
camera
hours a year.
birds, like the Spark, the Mavic, the Phantom, all of those. Those are great camera birds, and like Explicit, he just took a vacation out wherever, whatever beach that was.
Lord's
And
Point in Stonington, Connecticut.
yes, exactly. Stonington, Connecticut. Was it Connecticut? It was Connecticut,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Connecticut.
Anyway, okay, here's the deal. Is that a camera bird, for a camera bird to be worth a crap, you have to go places. Well, I'm lazy. I'm lazy as shit. And I like to just go out back and fly. Well, there's only so much footage you can take of crash and trash airfields that anybody wants to see. But if you're out there
But that's why you got to keep pushing yourself.
macro, it can be a different flight every time you fly, even though it's in the same spot.
Ed,
That's all I'm saying.
you need to put lasers on your birds, Ed.
Oh, there you go.
Birds,
I need to put what?
lasers. You need lasers.
They make them for the tiny whoop.
Yeah, blow shit up.
Oh, shit up.
Roman candles
Now-
attached to it.
Yeah.
I've seen some pretty cool videos of people with smoke trailers and also Roman candles on their drones that look pretty damn cool.
I'm afraid if anything flammable hit your backyard, the whole freaking neighborhood would go up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I got that video.
You do that during the rainy season, Chris.
I got the trailer video queued up if you want to see it real quick.
Hey, I just want to say it was great to meet you all, guys. Ed, have a great night. Chris,
You're out.
Ryan, back from the sky. Have a great night. Going to bed. Great to
Later.
meet you.
Yeah, I got a couple more minutes too.
Hey, Semper Fi, East
Have
Wind.
fun, brother. Hey, look at my hand.
Those
I'm
gang
doing that
signs.
thing with my hand.
Gang signs.
Take
Watch how
care,
you
guys.
do an MS-13
Ah!
kind of thing.
Wrong fingers, Ed.
See you guys. Thank you.
Adios. Hey, Ed, can you
Idiot.
put the screen on the tank? 100% so you can screen share his trailer videos?
First time I tried screen sharing with
I didn't even know you can.
StreamYard.
Can you?
Yeah, I've tried it too, Tank, and I haven't been too lucky at it, but I might need to do something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. If you go to share screen, and then when you go to share it, it kind of grayed out. I don't think you can do it. I think I have to have
Yeah,
the paid version for that to work.
maybe.
That would take away from the Bush Light Fund.
Yeah.
Right, because there has to be a reason to make you buy the program versus using the free version.
I
But
like the free.
Tank, feel free to put the link to that video in the chat.
I just did.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you have to put that link to that vacation video I did in there because I can't get into the chat.
A freaking Amber just came on. I don't know why she came on.
I can't get into the chat either. I would like. Which one are you talking about? You put up like a bunch of videos. What's your favorite?
Serenity would be the best one for the most cinematic footage.
Great. Okay. Oh, you can't.
I like that. She names his videos.
Can you do that? Can you do that, Carlos?
Name my videos?
No. Put the link.
I'm looking for it right now. What's the name of the video you want me to post?
Serenity.
Serenity.
From
It's like
explicit
about
FB.
It's 5 or
It's
6
awesome.
Tranquility. Reflection.
Probably about 8 down.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So Tank.
Yes.
This is like, what is that word? Cinematic FPV footage from what, a 5-inch bird explicit?
No,
No,
Serenity
that was
is
his
from the
Mavic
Mavic Air.
Oh, from the Mavic Air.
Didn't you
Okay.
pay attention to his
The
videos?
one with the freestyle is called Slow Flow.
Okay.
SLOFLO.
John, hey brother, how you doing?
I think we lost Ryan again.
Well, I'm not
Oh, he
crying.
just took a picture of his video.
I
No, I'm
think he
here.
lost himself.
No, I'm here. No, I'm
No,
here.
there he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
He just turned off his video feed.
Hey, Mr. Crowley, how you doing, Sean?
Now he's
Just
Hey guys, I
hanging
gotta bounce
out.
too. I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta go to the range for trap shooting.
nice.
Oh,
I
that's
did that.
cool. Trap shooting, huh?
I think I hit
Yep,
I've
5.
sir.
never done trap shooting. I've done skeet shooting. I've never done trap shooting.
It's
What's
pretty
the
much the same
difference?
thing. It's just how it comes out of the house.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
Yep,
did skeet
it's a good
shooting.
time.
Now
Spend
that
time
you
with my
mention it.
father. Say that again.
I did skeet shooting off a boat. Off a
Yeah,
ship they
it's
had
that's fun. That's
pretty
cool.
cool.
That'd be a
But I
blast.
did. I hit 5 out of 8.
That
5 out of 8?
8 ain't bad. I've always
I
wanted to put some tannerite on a piece of crap drone and then
I have
blast that thing.
I have a can of it. The stuff you mix the two chemicals together and you shoot and it explodes. I'll send it to you if you want. You can try it.
No, he doesn't
Well,
have
that
anything else to
sounds
do.
like a plan to me.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm sure I can round up a drone to make that sacrifice.
What would you shoot it with? You have a shotgun there?
I got me a shotgun now.
Do you? Okay. I shot an AR-14
Well, I'll take a trip to
last year. That was cool. Pretty smooth considering that and the 9mm Glock.
That's cool. Yeah, I've shot in so many things, man. Holy crap.
I actually owned a Winchester.
Shit.
From the bottom, it was able to shoot 357 and 38 out of it. But
Wow.
it was powerful. And then a 9mm Ruger carbine.
How do you know anything about guns? I thought they were banned in New York, or Carlos.
It was pre 9/11, and I didn't give a shit at the time.
Yeah, New York and Jersey are no when it comes to guns.
Oh, yeah.
And then I found out all the trouble you can get into, so I had a friend of mine. He brought him into the police station.
Shoot.
I gave him up.
Yeah, guns
Alrighty,
don't
fellas.
get you in trouble. It's the people shooting you that shooting it that get in trouble.
No, but here in New
I
York,
still agree.
just owning it without
Absolutely.
registering, you get in trouble.
Absolutely, Tank.
You have to register your guns. Explicit
All right,
chain.
I'll
Yeah,
Peace
see you
out.
guys in the next chat. Thank you very much for having me.
See ya.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah, I do a chat also every Thursday night at 9:30. But
Explicit left.
I've actually paid a license for Zoom to use Zoom to do the chat, so it works pretty good.
Explicit left.
what do they charge you there? $20 a month, right? Instead of
Yeah, $20 a month. But I'm gonna get the yearly license, and for me, it's gonna bring it down to $16 or $15 a month. It's $200 a year.
Oh, okay.
See, you know, I keep hearing conflicting stories on the price because I thought it was $25 a month
No,
Depends where you
and
live.
$20 a month if you did a whole year and they wanted to do an automatic debit off your debit card.
I paid with PayPal, and they can't really do an automatic debit out of PayPal. So
Ah,
I
okay.
gotta pay. I'm gonna pay it every. I paid 1 month right now just to try it out, and I'm gonna get it for a full year.
I get $5 discount on every line if I do
Oh, yeah.
automatic payments for my cell phone. So
And plus, for Canadian, it is $20 a month, but for U.S. resident, it's a little cheaper.
yeah, they pay more in Canada. Right?
Yeah, because of the exchange rate.
Well, I just want to reiterate. You see this little tiny board?
Yeah. How come it's not in the drone?
It's not in a drone because while this board was fully functional, not fully, one day I went to fly it and I had no communication with my radio. And that's because that little black wire, I always get all backwards on it. That little antenna sticking out is for the receiver. It's built onto the main board. I went to fly it. Carlos, back from the sky, had sent me some more batteries. I already had batteries, but he sent me more. It had a bad motor.
Oh, yeah.
I replaced the motor, flew a few packs, went to fly the next morning, plugged the batteries in, good signal from the VTX, had a picture, everything. Yep, looked like all was good. Hit the switch to arm it, and nothing happened. And the receiver on the board had burned out.
I'll be right back.
So I ordered a new board. This is the old board. Oh, move it the right way. This is the old board. So I had to desolder the connections to the camera and then resolder them onto the new board. And it flew today. And I am so proud of myself, I cannot tell you, because
You made it happen.
them little damn pads on that board are small, especially for 60-year-old eyes, man. I'm just telling you, I can't believe I flew it. I flew it today, and it went very well. So I'm just pleased as punch, and that's what this whole stream is about. And plus, I just felt the urge. You know, it's weird because Tank, you don't know this like Carlos does and Ryan does. Is when you fly FPV, there's nothing like it in the world. You truly feel like a bird.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
You fall like a bear, you fly like a dove.
Yeah, well, and I don't know, man. The adrenaline gets to you so much. I mean, you end up flying at night when you're asleep. It just
dreaming about
gets you hyped up because, especially if you're flying acro, your adrenaline gets so worked up, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that's why I have to have a few beers.
I hope you don't have a few beer while flying.
That's the best when you fly. It's the best.
Why you say that, Tank? I do actually.
Well, it could be dangerous on the drone.
No, it's more dangerous if I'm completely sober when I fly. If I have too much caffeine, my fingers get all twitchy and shit. It's weird.
It actually makes sense because I've played pool before in a bar, and let me tell you, this one guy, the more he drank, the better he was. The more he could not stand, the better he could play pool. It was crazy. He could barely walk, but as soon as he put his hand on the pool table and put the cue up, he got the ball. It was crazy.
Strange how that works, right?
People.
Dan, how you doing? Hey, Jeff. No, you're not late to the show. Who knows how long I might go on? I don't know. I'm feeling. Look, I'm just telling you that I got the replacement for this board like
a month ago.
How long ago, Carlos? At least 3 weeks I've had this thing.
And you finally installed it.
Yeah, because I was scared to death of it.
He couldn't figure out how to use wire nuts.
Tiny, man.
Right, Ed?
You know, you can buy a magnifying glass, eh? A big magnifying glass.
Hey, Tank, I actually have. I thought it was a great deal. I got one of these articulating lighted magnifying glasses from Harbor Freight.
It did everything
with solder. It's big. I mean, it's like this big around.
Yeah.
You know, and you can articulate it and put it right on there. But at that point, the soldering iron looks like a big old stick, you know, because it magnifies stuff so much. So I'd like to recognize Jeff Freestyle FPV. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Brother, you're a brother. And Drone Worship, pew, pew, pew. And appreciate y'all being here. The thing is, okay, you'll note that the buzzer is still hanging from the board. That's because I ain't putting it on the board. Where you got to solder it to is too touchy. I'm scared.
You fix your drone, and me, I just finished building this guy.
Oh, that's cool. That's Herbie.
Yeah, I just finished building Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah. Where are the tires?
Yeah.
One thing at a time, Ed. He doesn't need tires to fix it.
The tires, I just painted them today. So I painted the white and then chrome in the center.
That's cool.
So now I'm just waiting for the paint to dry so I can put the tires on there.
Those are real white walls.
Yes, because the whole tire was actually, the whole rim was chrome, and you have to paint the outer white. So I just put that there. But I love it. I love how it turned out. I'm
Yeah,
really happy with it.
yeah, that's a beautiful looking build, man.
Yeah.
Do the headlights turn on?
No, this one does not have buckets. So the kit came with lights that you could not put LEDs in it. But I might look for some or get some 3D printed one. I don't know yet.
Is the windshield so clean that I don't see it?
That is correct. The
Oh yeah,
windshield is so clean. It's so new. Never ran. See, you
oh,
can
there
see
you
the
go. I
glare.
can see the light reflection on it. That's it. That's because when you first showed it to us, I thought it was without a
Yeah,
windshield.
that's beautiful.
Man, that's clean.
That's Ocho.
That's
That's
Herbie.
Herbie. Herbie the Love Bug.
That's
I know who it
before
is. It's
time,
Herbie.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ryan, how old are you, Ryan? Over 30, 35, 32? You look young.
I'm actually. I'm 39.
Okay.
You're
You
only
look great.
39.
Why? He doesn't look
Yeah.
older.
And this is another one I've done, but it's a Mercedes, but I painted like a Tonka theme.
Tonka.
I
I
had
wonder if
to.
kids even know what Tonka is anymore. Tonka trucks. I like those.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, did you ever have GI Joes, the real ones, the foot long ones when you were a kid?
And I got a big monster on that on the bottom there. Big 6-wheeler.
A six-wheeler.
Yeah, a 6x6.
Oh, two in the back on each side.
Yeah. And I converted on that side an old Tonka Winnebago. Those metal Tonka Winnebagos. I converted it into an RC.
Wow.
I like doing
That's pretty
custom
cool.
stuff.
Ed
Fun.
disappeared.
Yeah, he took a break. Maybe we went to get himself a new beer.
Yeah. Now, is there soldering involved with your hobby there, Tank?
Yeah, sometimes there is soldering involved, and I do solder. Like right now, I do have to change some connectors. So on all my truck, I use Deans. So I got one of them. I got to convert back to
Can't
Dean.
solder. Save my life.
All right,
Yeah.
get your wife to do it.
She probably do.
The hard part to me, the part that freaks me out about soldering is soldering to a circuit board.
Oh, okay, yeah, that could get tricky.
Yeah, I can splice wires together all day long, and that ain't no problem. I ain't worried about that. But when you go into a circuit board where shit's so close, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a steady hand and a good eye.
Yep.
Hopefully in a week I'll have new glasses. I'm looking forward to it. Because these
Oh, yeah?
glasses are so scratched. It's terrible.
That-
My eyesight did change a little bit.
So have you pulled the canopy on that ET115 yet, Carlos, to see what wire pulled loose?
No.
Why
I took a
not?
nice,
What the hell?
I took a long nap, reviewed some of my footage, and then just been hanging out online and relaxing. I was on ice spikes for a little while, from 7 to 9. Didn't get up till about 5:30. No, I'm saying 6:30.
So have you ever tried
between-
soldering, Carlos?
Say again.
Have you ever
No.
tried soldering anything?
Yes. Yeah, and I burnt my tiny hook.
You burnt?
I plugged it in and it smoked him.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Wow.
it was terrible. You ever see a grown man cry? That was me.
I guess. Jeff Restyle FPV is asking, are you guys trying Cine Hoop?
Cinewook.
Actually, you all of you should subscribe to Mr. Jeff Freestyle FPV and check out his Cinewoop, because he just put one up. I don't know. When did you put that up, Jeff? Yesterday. I mean, I just watched it this morning, I think. It's amazing. It's probably a little bigger than this, like and I don't have
Really?
huge hands. This fits in my hand. His bird is probably, by the way it was flying, probably a little bit bigger than this one. Tell us, Jeff, what size is that bird? Because this is a Mobula 7. It's a 75 millimeter whoop. But his footage is amazing. It's in high def and the centipede. So what size is the centipede, Jeff? That's the name of it anyway, but it's very cool. He did a great flight around his parents.
It's 75.
Oh, it's a 75, is it? Wow, that's small.
Ask him what kind of battery, 2S, 3S?
What kind of battery? 2S, 3S?
You just asked him, Carlos. He can hear you.
That's true. I
Can't
forgot.
hear you.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
I had a brain fart
Carlos.
for a second. Sorry.
That's okay. I just thought it was funny as shit.
Between yesterday and today, Ed,
Tell him. Hey, tell him. Like,
Tell him. Tell him.
he can't hear you.
I forgot about all that. Anyway, between yesterday and today, I did 34 3S packs, Ed.
That's
Oh, yeah.
fucking crazy.
I did some flying, dude.
See, I always say, fly you fools. That's one of my things. But man, you are a flying fool. You burn some damn packs, man.
When I can. That's what I'm planning to do next time I go visit Chris. Do more flying. Last time I was there, it was in the middle of the heat.
3S. So 3S 480,
Milliamps.
460 milliamp hours. That's nice.
You get a good.
And that's on a 75 millimeter bird. That's awesome. And I noticed, Jeff, your flight was nice. You did some great gaps, and I'd like to know what was your see, here's the thing, and I say this again and again. I love the HD footage. The HD footage is awesome. Okay. But I also like to know what the pilot is dealing with. And so, like the last couple videos I've done with Mad Dog 1 is I put the DVR footage in the main screen, and I've done a little screen, sub-screen, whatever you want to call it, picture-in-picture of what my FPV footage was. And I think it helps you understand what the pilot is dealing with when he's flying this bird. Like Jeff with his center whoop was going through trails, and well, he was doing that with a bigger bird too, but he was going through all kinds of shit, but all you see is a nice clear DVR, clear HD footage, but you don't know what he was seeing in his goggles. Yeah. And to me, that tells the complete story of the flight. Because if you go through a place where all of a sudden you got all this damn noise, but somehow you make it through and get back to cleaner signal, that makes you a damn good pilot if you can make it through all that.
Or have a good memory.
Well, yeah, Carlos, you're right about that.
It's all one and the same.
It's called situational awareness. You know where you're at, and then you know if you keep flying this direction, that's where you'll be a few seconds later, and your signal will probably get better. And when in doubt, punch it out.
You got to make sure you're not on the trees.
Get up above the trees, clear signal.
I like flying low.
I know you like flying low. When you learn your track, you can make it through the noise because you know where you're going. If you're in an unfamiliar area and all of a sudden it gets so static and you don't know where you're at, hit that gas and go up.
I try to just go straight till it clears up.
Either that or disarm immediately, one or the other. You got two options as far as I'm concerned.
I try not to disarm like I used to. That was my first panic mode. Disarm. Drop the
The
bird.
the first few times, now granted, I'll give you this. I fly in the same spot almost all the time. I mean, I might be right outside the back door, I might be more out back, but I kind of know where I fly. But when I first started this FPV gig, when I get a bunch of noise, I'd freak the hell out. First thing I'm doing is dropping all those sticks, and just, disarm. Not anymore. Nah, no more panic. Yes, exactly. And
Hey, Ed, what goggles were you using before the FXT, or were you?
do what?
What goggles did you have before the FXT goggles?
The Maker Fire 800,
Same style box.
and they look exactly. Even the buttons are the same and all that. They just have a different power connection to them. They look exactly like the E-Sheen 800 HDs or whatever the hell they're called.
Oh,
But anyway,
the diversity ones.
I don't know. They got two places for antennas. Does that make them diversity? Not necessarily. So,
In theory.
but they weren't comfortable with the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So I could wear them, but I always had to keep the goggle straps loose, and I always flew with my head down so that the goggles weren't pressing against my glasses into my face. And
what some people do is they take the I don't know what it is called, the arms off the glasses, and they somehow stick the glasses inside.
I actually had some broken glasses where they were broken because the arms broke, and I tried that. It kind of worked, but I was doing the Colonel Clink thing, perching them on my nose. I didn't actually affix them inside the goggle.
Gotcha.
And but I mean, it worked, whatever. But then it was Drone Pool Dan, and he got the Vipers, and he sent me a link to a coupon, and I got them for $150.
Nice.
And that's when they first come out. Their retail was.
Well, did you get the version 1 or you got the V2 though, right?
So I'm like, okay. And I love them.
Yeah, me too. Although I might look into the ones that Ryan just got. The Fat Shark 5, I forget what they're called. Green ones. Yeah? Ryan, what are the name of those goggles you just got?
The Fat Shark V5s.
What's the other name they have attached to that? V5 what? Can't remember.
They're the Attitude Fat Shark V5s. Yeah.
But okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is what scares me, Ryan. Now he's running off again. Where'd you go, Ryan? This guy's getting ready. Oh, he went to get his goggles.
Yeah.
Okay, but Ryan, stop it.
Why? We want to see him.
No, I just want to tell him something first.
Oh, he's listening. He's got the headset on.
I'm looking at Ryan in the face with his Kubota shirt on, and here's number one. Here's the number one thing. He is not wearing glasses.
Yeah, but I just went to the eye doctor and she gave me the prescription. So I'm thinking of getting those little attachments.
So you're thinking you can buy the lenses.
Yes.
the
The
exact
bifocals.
lenses to make those fat sharks work, huh, Carlos?
Yeah, that's my
That's very
my
cool.
wish.
Now, okay. Now continue on with your presentation, Ryan.
And before you
Okay.
present, hold on. Before you present, I just want to say good night.
Oh,
All right,
peace out.
take it easy, man. Thanks for coming
care,
in, Tank.
And I'll quickly watch that presentation offline, but I just want to say bye. Thanks.
Nice to
All right.
meet you.
Later, man. Pleasure.
Later. Thumbs up.
Same to you.
Oh,
Right there,
there it is.
Ryan. Can I see the inside? The
You
inside
got a little ventilator fan up there. So what does that do? Keep the lenses from fogging up?
I guess in theory.
Yeah.
Are those the type of goggles that you have to avoid the sunlight getting into them, or they get ruined or something? They're nice looking. And there's an OLED screen in that too, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's OLED. Yeah, like it's got an it's got the patch that goes here,
Okay.
and then you got this antenna that goes on this side.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
and then
it.
I got the original battery. And
Oh, good.
I got the original battery. And then I bought another one right here. It's a tattoo. It's like a 2500.
Tattoo. Time
Let's
bomb
see.
back of your head.
Yeah.
Did you say Tom Bomb in the back of his head?
That's what they say about tattoo batteries. I don't know. I got a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
That's what I have on the back of my head on my Vipers is a tattoo 1300.
Yes, these are the Attitude V5s. These are.
Who sold them to you? I thought they were unavailable.
Huh?
Where'd you get them from, Ryan?
I bought these from Pyro Drone.
Oh, okay. So they have them in stock, or they're out of stock?
Yeah.
already?
No, they had them in stock, but I think they're out of stock. I think they're out of stock now.
How do you know if it's a better goggle if you haven't tried it, Jeff? What the hell?
This is the kind of battery you have, right, Ryan?
And I'll tell you this right now. All those
Yeah.
fancy goggles,
This
they
right
scare
here.
the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's one I have right here. Yeah.
Does it have this little light thing on it?
Yeah.
You're paying for the damn
I just
brand,
showed you.
man.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there you go. I see it. Yeah.
Oh, it says Back Shark. It's got to be a really cool battery. Oh, look, it's got all these cool LEDs on the side. What the fuck?
Listen, Ed.
I think somebody's hating on us on the goggles.
No, I just think, I don't know. It's just like an old Star Trek movie. The more they complicate the plumbing, the easier it is to stop up the drain.
But actually, they're a cheaper, good Fat Shark goggle. Usually, they're up in the $400 and $500 range, from what I understand.
No, I'm not talking about the goggles. I'm talking about the whole battery issue.
Oh.
Yeah, well, these were like
Little
$300
LED
goggles, man.
side.
Yeah, these are like.
Well, how do you know that, Jeff? You haven't flown with them. What the hell? I don't know why you're offering this big review on them when you haven't even tried them.
Who, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff, he's going on about the Sky Zone 02 is a better goggle. You haven't tried it yet.
Right.
It's a tough cookie.
But see, here's the thing with me. I mean,
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
hey, this is a good question. The reason I say is, hey, well, I can ask Ryan this too. Ryan, have you ever flown with box goggles?
Yeah, I used to have a pair of Spectrum box goggles, and those were my first FPVs. Had goggles that my parents got me for Christmas. They were they have Spectrum box goggles, which actually I still have the lens to.
Well, we don't see them, but
I still have the lens to. See, the lens
Okay.
actually faces
Yeah.
this way. with the antenna, and it just faces it, and all you're staring at it's just this lens, but they never see the they're always fogged up. See?
Mm.
Oh, well, that's no good.
Yeah, well, I sold them. I sold them to like a family friend of mine. Well, actually, like it was a cousin of mine who uh who had bought their daughter a little RC truck, and they put an FPV camera on top of it, had a little tiny lipo battery, and so they use the goggles and drive it around.
Nice.
So
Ain't it for you?
That was weird. He just
yeah, whatever.
disappeared. That was funny, man. I was watching the screen and Ryan was there, and then all of a sudden, boom! It looked like he was vaporized or something.
Yeah, now I'm here. Yeah, and I also got this.
Okay.
And I
So
also got this battery back. I got this battery back too.
I threw that at Ryan because I want to know if he's ever worn box goggles before. But
Yeah, I have. I have worn.
now, Carlos, you went up to MD's place, Chris's place. I'm sure you had to try on his
I did.
goggles.
Didn't help. Didn't work.
Yeah, the Transformer ones. Yeah, the Transformer box goggles. The Transformer box goggles.
No, I'm talking about the eye one. Did you try it?
Yeah, it didn't work for me. I couldn't see.
You couldn't see. Yeah, because of the focus.
Because of my eyesight, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't help. I would have to get special lenses made.
Now, look, hey, Jeff. Now, look, I'm not disputing the Sky 02s might blow the balls off of Fat Shark goggles. I don't know. See, I can't comment on either one because I've only flown box goggles because I have to wear glasses. So I can't believe that Fat Shark. There's another one that people crow about. Oh, drone worship. Trying to think. Sidewinder, hey brother. Hey Sidewinder, maybe you can answer this question. I want to say they're called Commanders.
Is it Amway?
They are not made by Fat Shark.
Amway.
I think they're made by Amway. Did you just say that? You just said that. I'm sorry, Lag. Amway Commanders V2, I think.
Hey, I like that.
Drone Worship was singing their praises. What the hell is that, Ryan?
It's a glow in the dark ghost.
The alien. It's a glow in the dark
That
alien.
looks like Wakey. Doesn't that look like Wakey?
No, it's not Paul.
Yeah, it's the wrong color. Paul is blue.
That's one of those
Paul's
ET
blue.
home.
Yeah, I have a whole bag of these little ones. I have like a whole bag of these little ones here.
That's
ask why.
The Sidewinder, what's up? Hey, Sidewinder. Damn, where'd it go? It's so small, I lost it. I've been bouncing around here. Okay. Sidewinder, I am so proud of myself. I replaced the flight controller in this. It required 7 solder joints.
Lucky 7.
Well, I'm quite proud of myself.
Oh, and I got a chameleon too.
She flew today too, Sidewinder. Your chameleon?
That's cool.
Oh, I thought you meant like the drone chameleon.
Oh yeah, I have that too.
Yeah, well, I'd be more excited about that than that damn lizard. That one ran into a brick wall. See its flat nose?
Flat nose, yep.
That's a dragon.
Oh, that's a dragon, is it?
Same family.
Whatever.
It's a dragon.
Oh, I see
Dragon.
the wings now.
Yeah,
I
it's a
see the
dragon.
wings. Dragons are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dragon.
We need a fire-breathing drone.
Fire-breathing drone.
Sure, somebody's come up with that.
Here's my ghost. Here's my most.
The guys, the good old F-100 guys from Force One. I've had those.
Yep.
Mine flew away.
So did mine. This is my second one.
Because the first one flew away.
Yeah, flew away. Gone.
I actually FPV that. Ryan, there's actually a mount. That one looks like it has a camera in it too, or is that the LED?
That's the LED.
Okay. Well, you take that cover off and you can pull that LED out, and there's an MJX camera that sits right inside that so you can FPV it.
Yeah, but Chris had the
I know this
FPV
because I
thing.
put one in mine.
Yeah.
My first FPV bird was a Bug 6. My second was a F-100 Ghost, which is basically Bugs 3.
I have a Bugs too.
Which one?
This one, the F-100.
2.
The C or the W?
That's the Bugs too. That's like a Bugs too. See?
One, yeah, but one's Wi-Fi and one is not. The Bugs 2, there's the Bugs 2C, which has the SD slot, and then there is the Bugs 2W that has Wi-Fi.
This one's Wi-Fi. This one's Wi-Fi, and this one's not.
Okay, there you go.
And this one's Wi-Fi.
I know a little bit about bug theory.
Yeah, this is the bug. This is the GPS drone.
Yeah. I have an F200C, which is the same thing as the Bugs 2. And but it's not Wi-Fi. It has an SD slot for the camera, it has a camera and all that shit. The problem is you can't tell what the hell you're taking a picture of. You know, you go out there, fly, hit record, and hope you get what you want, you know.
Yeah.
And I learned to aim a lot better, but that was after flying it a few times. Okay, it needs to be looking like this. For this far away, it needs to be this high up in the air. Because you can't tell what the hell you're filming, you know? Till you get it back on the ground.
Doesn't have a phone?
Huh?
Like you can look through, you know how the DJI use your phone?
Yeah, no, it didn't do that. It transmits shit. It wasn't Wi-Fi.
Gotcha. What's that, Ryan?
That's my Chameleon TI.
Is that
that's my
ready to fly? Eric, Ryan, is that ready to fly right now? Could you fly it right now if you wanted to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you're just showing it off for you.
Yep, that's my Chameleon TI.
Oh, that's your Chameleon. Okay.
Yep, that's my Chameleon.
I want to see Ryan fly the rat rod.
The rat quad, I'll fly that tomorrow.
Put up some video.
I'll fly it tomorrow. Yeah, I will.
Yep, you have a SD card reader, Ryan, on your computer?
Yeah. I do, yes, I do, yes.
So just upload it to YouTube and add a song if you want or nothing. I'd love to see that thing fly.
Well,
Well,
I would have to get
Jeff,
Chris. I would have to get Chris to help me do that, but
It's pretty easy, Ryan.
I'll see what I can do.
You could do it. If I could do it, you could do it.
Well,
I'm sure of it.
yeah, I mean, I've never really uploaded a video like on YouTube before, so I mean, I don't know if I could
Yeah, you
figure
make
it
it
out or not. I
private.
mean, I'll.
Make it private and stuff.
I guess you'll recognize these then, Jeff.
Right.
Ah, I got it decaled up a little bit.
Have you ever taken the bottom off the head?
No,
Why? You should
I
try it.
like the total immersion. I like stumbling around, not being able to see where I'm at unless I'm using the drone to tell me where I'm at.
Actually, you
I like,
remember Mike was talking to you about walking and flying?
yeah,
I did
I'll
that,
do
but then I got a phone call, so I had to put the bird down. But I tried it. I have to upload the video later. It's only like just under a minute. But I was able to do it, but with that bottom piece, that would be difficult. Can't see where you're
Yeah, I know. I've thought about it. You know,
Plus, you don't get so hot in there.
it's
And you
so
don't,
weird because for so long, one of the things that always bugged me with the first goggles I flew with
light
was
leakage.
that the way they didn't fit over my glasses, I got so much light leak, and the light leak always came from the way the sun was shining. And the sun would shine right through that freaking gap and then hit the screen, and I'm like, I can't see shit. You know, it sucked. And
But
that's
these
why I
goggles are
like
so much
being
different.
blacked off
No, but
from
these goggles, you won't have any of that issue. Trust me. What's that,
one,
Ryan?
they're plenty bright.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it freaked me out too.
That's the dietary. That's the dietary rabbit. That's the dietary rabbit right there. That's the little dietary rabbit.
Nice looking.
So what size is that, Ryan?
This is I think it's a 2.5
2.5.
inch.
It looks 2.5.
I think.
What size
Yeah,
are the props? What size are the props?
they are 2040s. Yeah,
Okay, so
2040s.
it's a 2-inch bird.
It's 2 inch. Yeah, 2 inch. 2
Yeah,
inch. Yes.
because the first two numbers is I guess the diameter of the prop swing,
Yeah.
and then the last two numbers is the pitch,
Right.
the pitch of the blade.
Right.
And
These are.
so that looks a lot. That looks like a lot like this guy, Ryan,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, what's that guy?
the Manus 85.
Okay.
Something's wrong with the camera. She still flies great. She just something's wrong with the VTX. She gets no range. I get perfectly good picture till she gets about 150 feet out, and then it goes to shit.
I've been there.
This has a
Yeah, well,
dietary mamba
if
in
you
it.
get on the wrong channel, the same thing happens, Carlos. Actually,
Dietary mamba in
Actually, you
it.
know what I learned is you got to change. You got to pay attention to the voltage on your FXTs because once mine just turned off in mid-flight.
oh yes.
That sucked.
Well, I'll tell you what, brother.
Dietary rabbit.
That's why I fly the big ass 4S 1300 milliamp hour battery in it because it'll run that bitch for a while.
Actually, it probably says it right there. Is this a 2S? Considered a 2S? These fat sharks? I have to look at that. I can't see this.
How many pins on the balance lead?
Looks like 3.
3
No,
pins. It's a 2S bird.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's 3 pins, it's a 2S burst, which means
Okay.
8.4 volts is a full charge.
3 pins.
No, it's
Ryan, these are 3
it's 3
pins, right?
pins.
Your eyes are good?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, 3 pins.
I have 2 of these.
Oh wow, nice.
Well, I'd just rather have one battery and know that it'll take me for a week.
Wow. No, I'm constantly charging.
Well, it wouldn't take you for a week, Carlos. You might have to charge it after every day if you're doing 40 packs a freaking day. But,
4 in 2 days.
okay, whatever. Let's not get too, you know. Well, I was being facetious when I say that. You fly a frick load more than I do. And
Couldn't tell by my flying.
and that's awesome. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad you're able to get out there and do all that flying. That's awesome.
Took me
Well,
like
I'm
three
just
and a half
saying,
hours.
I have had goggles drop out on me before. The only time I've had the FXTs drop out on me, as it turns out, well, one time it was because I had gone way too long before ever even checking. Then I turned the display off on the FXT.
How do you do that? I like it because it tells me the battery levels, but there's a way of doing that in
You
the
don't
menu.
have to see that the whole time. Just every time you start a flight, check it if you want to be that anal about it. But just check them when you first go in. But you go into the menu, it's the same menu where
The search is
the
on.
scan option is there. I think the scan option is the top. But if you
Yes.
bring it on down, just do the little thumb pad thingy down, it'll come down and it'll say what were we talking about?
The screen, getting the.
Oh yeah, display. It's
Okay.
display. You come down the display and I think you go to the right or to the left, but you turn it off and all that goes away. That's part of the top that tells you the voltage, which channel is receiving how much power.
Right.
You don't need to know that information while you're in flight. While you're in flight, there's nothing you can do about it. So what the hell?
Just makes you aware.
You know,
But I'll try.
it's just it's useless information. It wouldn't be necessarily useless information if that was recorded to the goggles while you're recording. Because then you could tell, oh, I was here. This antenna worked better for this scenario. No,
Look at all that.
it doesn't record that. So you can't. It's just something you can't pay attention to.
That's a good point. I should just get rid of it. But the
Yeah,
only thing that does
exactly.
help is with
Turn
the
this
voltage.
shit off. Like I say, I've turned on my display before just for a minute to see what the battery voltage was on the battery. Then I turn it right back off before I flew.
That makes sense.
Because it covers up some of your OST. And I really got to pee.
Hope everything comes out all right. Actually, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Excuse us.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Is anybody still here? I hear this awful, horrible silence, and I don't hear anybody talking.
Ryan
And
is keeping the fort down.
all right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I really wanted to kind of do the stream because I was so
Motivated.
freaking pleased as punch that I'd actually
Fixed your
worked
mobile.
on something today and it worked in the drone world in my this is what I was looking for this earlier. I've
Are you
sent
gonna
it
do the
to
motors
some of
tomorrow?
y'all. Michael! Hey Michael, how you doing? This is the board I desoldered today. I'm waving my hand around trying to find the camera. There it goes. Look how small this little bastard is. Anyway, there's not much on it now because all the wires to the canopy of this have been moved to the new board. So this flew today. Michael, yes, I told you I was going to fly today. I flew this today. This would be my Mobula. You need an FC for what? For the Mobula? Okay. This FC, this FC, okay. Oh, the problem with this FC Sidewinder is that the RX is dead in it. The rest of it is fine, but you can't hit a buy. If you know a way to bypass the receiver in it, the board is yours. You can have it. The problem is that little black wire is the FR Sky. One day I went to fly it. I went to fly it, Sidewinder. It's the reason for the whole operation is that I went to fly it one day. It wouldn't plug the battery in. Great picture on the damn screen. And flip the switch to arm it. And what did I do? I dropped the board on the thing. I guess I'm presenting myself. And now I don't know what I'm doing. What did I do? Kick you off? Now I'm doing all kinds of crazy shit. I don't know what I'm doing here. There he is.
No, I thought something was wrong with my audio, but it was my battery ran out. But thank you for having me back. I'm back.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't know how to do that Sidewinder. And it doesn't matter now. I only have one Mobula, so I only need one board. I replaced the board. I got because this is the stock board that came with it, and it's a F3, and the replacement that I put in this is a Speedy F4 version 2. And when I first pulled this up in beta flight, it said Mobula 7 HD as the craft name. So the board in this will actually handle 3S. It even came with a little XT30 connector. So when I went to bind it, I couldn't bind it right away. And it actually has two buttons. It has two buttons on the board. A bind button and a boot button.
Does that have a smart audio?
Yes.
Cool.
It better have smart wire audio with all the damn wires I had to solder today.
So did you bring the VTX up to 200?
I think this one only goes 25.
Check. Oh, you know that. I don't know. What do I know?
Carlos, you're exactly correct. I don't know that. but I was pretty sure when I bought it that it said that it had a 25 milliwatt BTS. But I have not tried to
Check.
do smart audio on it. But you know what? It's funny when you say that. It's because on this bird and on the Batman as well,
Excuse me.
I remember seeing
Oh, that
when
menu in the beginning?
I crashed or when I was trying to disarm. I think it was usually after I crashed or whatever. Then I would see that beta flight screen on the screen, but I never really thought much about it until you told me about the smart audio. Well, just try this and try that, you know? And I remember you telling me, oh, it's real easy. Mid throttle, y'all go to the right and then pitch forward and
To
it'll
the
bring
left,
up the
technically.
screen. And you had me do it. You had me do it on Mad Dog 1 and nothing happened. But then I was like, oh, well, let me try it on this. I pulled out the Batman and it worked on the Batman.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, today when I was flying and, you know, I crashed or did a disarm or whatever, and I did both today. But that same screen came up and I'm like, damn it, it was there staring me in the face all the time. But you're the one that turned me on to it, Carla.
You should try it out. You never know. It might improve your
But I haven't
signal.
tried it with the Mobula, but I know it does it just from the screen I saw today. So,
Gotcha. So it might go up to 200.
hey MT, how you doing? Salute, MT. Thank you so much for stopping by, brother.
How many people in the chat?
I'm just hanging out. Do what?
How many people in the chat?
There's only 3. I'm just showing 3.
Okay. I don't know. I can't see. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I see Sidewinder, I see MT Promises. Jeff Freestyle is at 12:56. That was 3 minutes ago, so I don't know if my counts are right.
Gotcha.
So you know MT Sidewinder? MT is from Jam House. Jam House is awesome. He does a great music stream. There's pretty much people from all walks of life that have one common thing, and that's rock and roll. And so he just streams rock and roll music, all different kinds. I've been turned on to some very good tunes because of Jam House.
How do you use that music? I mean, how do you get it to your video? How do you upload it?
Do what now?
How do you upload that to your video? Is there a process?
What are you talking about?
The music. How do you attach it to your videos?
Oh, like same way. I don't know. How do you attach you put music on your videos?
YouTube I use. It's copyright free, all that nonsense. You have to download it and then recover it and then add it in your editing.
I don't know. Well, no, look.
Oh wait, last question. Do you have to put down the credits where you got it from and all that?
Well, it's considered common courtesy.
Oh, okay.
But here's the deal. Okay. That's why you will hear so much of the same music on my video. It's because there are these few,
I've never noticed that it's different. I never noticed that it was not that it's the same. I always thought it was different.
Well, I mean, I have a few titles, okay, but not that many. And there was a couple different channels that were streaming what they called copyright-free music, and you could download it. And you go download it, and there was also credit information that you could download too. It's just a little tech thing that tells who it is and whatever, you know.
Mhm.
And so they're like, let's see, there was Free Music Jukebox was one of them. MU Music for You, you know, it's music, copyright free music you can use for your videos. Okay, so those channels still exist. They're still out there and they still share. Hey, well, I don't know, you're up apparently, Jeff, but the now there's all these hoops you have to jump through.
Mhm.
You can still download the song, but then you go through like, I don't know, like redirection, and then you're like, gotta give you credit. It's just a pain in the ass, basically. And so I quit doing it. So I just keep using the same shit I already downloaded, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah, but you do some pretty good editing. What software do you use for editing?
I don't know. I mean, well, the software is Power Director 16. I paid for it. It's not a free version. But
Do you
every
use
time you turn around, they're trying, oh, upgrade, yeah, send us some more money and you'll get this and that and burp for dirt.
thanks
So,
but no thanks, right?
well, I mean, I know how far you go. I don't know how far the computer can go as far as it's already stressing out. I need to buy another hard drive.
You have an iPad or just a whatever they call those pad,
No, I have
a tablet. That's the word I'm looking for.
I have a what would be called a notebook,
Oh,
although I would call it a laptop
gotcha.
because
Touchscreen, right?
$400 Walmart special from 2 years ago.
That's not cheap.
Huh?
That's not cheap.
$400?
I don't know.
That's a, I don't know, a computer that had a 1 terabyte drive and had the power that this thing has 10 years ago, it would cost you 3 times that much money.
Right. When it first came out.
Now I could probably buy the same computer for like $100. I don't know, but
Well,
that's
I like your editing.
I don't know. It's been a damn good machine. I don't know. That's all I know. Knock on wood, it crap out tonight. But it's getting full. It's too full.
Oh, really? You
Yeah,
don't
well,
delete stuff or
isn't Filmora like a more of a phone app? And I'm not knocking it. I've seen some good stuff with Filmora, Jeff. And I've seen some of your videos. They look damn good. But is that on a computer or is that on a phone? Can you do that on a phone?
so Ed,
I don't know. I spend a lot I spend a lot of time on my videos, and
editing?
they suck compared to what I see some people do.
I think your editing is good.
I mean, I spend a lot of time on my edits usually,
Hey,
and
can I make a suggestion about your edits? You know how you write stuff down?
yeah,
Do you control the amount of time that's out there or on?
yes, I can control that. Yeah,
You might want to add 3 seconds for idiots like me that take longer to read.
you
I
know
have to press
that.
pause. I have to press pause and read it and then go back to your video.
But is that in the comments or like in the opening or ending screen?
in between. You know how you do your captions in between your flights or during your flights rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, those for me personally only. They're too short for me to read it fast enough without pausing or going
Oh,
back.
really?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if you can add 2 or 3 seconds to that, might make a knucklehead like me
Hey,
not have to pause
cheers,
the video.
Michael. Cheers to you and Till. Well, I didn't know you were that. Okay.
Like I said, it's a me thing.
I get the. I'm worried that they were. I'm worried that the duration was too long before. But
Maybe you can even put them towards the bottom so they don't take up the flight screen. You know, the screen of the flight. Can you control what part of the screen the writing is on?
I haven't really played with that skill.
Gotcha.
Where do you think the writing should be?
No, maybe towards the bottom so you could still see while you're flying and read instead of in the middle. Then it'll take away from your flying video. Does that make sense? Like if it's like
Yeah,
to say
but
with the on-screen display.
my comments don't show up in the middle of the screen.
Don't they?
No, they're
I
at
pay
the
attention.
bottom.
Are they
They're
always at the
pretty
bottom?
close to the damn bottom. They go over where the OSD is at.
Okay, I'll have to pay more attention. But the only thing is,
Yeah, here you go. You don't even know what you're talking about, man.
I have to pause the video to read it.
Okay, well, okay.
But that's my
There's
own.
been like the because I always kind of do mine the same format. I have a silent production present the Flying Lunatic in, and then I have the Batman flying by at high speed, and then I have the description of what the video is.
Right.
And often I get wordy in there, and I have some like I couldn't read all that. I need to make that longer, and so I've been working on that. And but I didn't I always worried that some of my comments in the middle were too long and that they were getting in the way of the flying. But I guess it's because I'm used to I know when they're coming.
Mm-hmm.
So and I know what they say already. So not like I really have to read them, you know. So
You're the creator.
okay.
But that's just me. Like I said, maybe I'm a slow reader.
People seem to like my little comment that I
I like
make.
them. I like them. It
I
adds to the
think
video.
that's the only thing that gets people to watch him. What the fuck is he going to say next? You know?
And I also like the way you fade in and out with different screens. That's pretty cool.
So I have a lot of fun doing the edit. I really do. And
I have to learn. But
all
yeah,
right,
try.
Jeff. 4:20 break. Ryan, I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were here. You're welcome to come in. We're just kind of hanging, you know. Who knows who'll drop out next, but it doesn't matter. I'm just sitting here. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying Carlos, and I don't even know. There's only 3 people here for fuck's sake. Apparently, Ryan's one of them. Carlos is hanging in there. Jeff is out. I don't know how accurate these numbers are anyway that I'm seeing.
You heard that? You did a Saturday and Sunday live stream.
I did. Well, I did a Thursday and Friday live stream too.
Oh, that's right. You went into over past midnight.
It was like 1:20 or something. Man, Friday fucking sucked, man. That was a long day at work, brother.
What time you usually get up to go to work? You start at 7 or 8 or later?
Start at 8.
Gotcha.
I get up at 6:30. I often wake up about 6, but I'll hang out in bed and smoke a cigarette or something. You gotta run, run, run,
Can't
run
hide.
as fast as you can. All right, well, I just wanted to share my excitement about the Mobula flying. I guess I'll work on some video.
Actually, we've done 2 hours already. 2 hours
Huh?
and 43. We've done 2 hours and 45 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You see that on your screen at all? Top left.
No, see, here's the. No, oh, I do see it. No, mine says 2 hours, 1 minute, and 5 seconds.
Yep.
Okay.
Same here.
Well,
Call it a
let
night.
me
I'm getting
see.
sleepy.
I
Do it
mean,
again
I
tomorrow.
do what?
I said, call it a night. I'm getting sleepy, and we'll do it again tomorrow.
Okay.
And
All
monetize
right.
yourself already.
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all
Monetize,
again on the
monetize,
next one.
monetize. Make some money while you're having fun.
Yeah, I get me 50 cents a week, 50
Hey,
cents a month.
half of something's better than all or nothing. Put a commercial
Well,
on your video.
yeah. Well, I'll have to see. I mean, it's funny because I actually got the thing about getting monetized. I don't know what to do. Oh, you don't have enough watch time for that yet. So,
Really?
yeah, you need 4,000.
And what are you up to? At this point?
It's like in the 500.
No
But
way.
I haven't checked lately, so I don't know. I've done a number of lives since then. I've gotten some more time, so I don't know. I'll have to look at the analytics.
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I would think it's more.
But anyway, okay, I'm going to end this broadcast. Broadcast.
Broadcast. I'll check you tomorrow, Ed.
All right. Yeah,
Talk soon.
yeah. Happy flying, brother. You flying tomorrow? How's the
No,
weather
I'm
look?
gonna work, and it's gonna be too hot and humid, so I'm gonna chill tomorrow. Maybe Monday next time.
Okay.
I want to see if
All
I can
right.
get to Crete this coming weekend, maybe. I'm gonna try.
Well, I need to cycle these batteries, so I'm definitely flying tomorrow. I think I'll fly first thing in the morning to start off with.
Perfect.
How about that?
I think I
Later,
like that
brother.
plan. Take care, buddy. Good night.
Same to you.